Hey everybody, Danette here. Happy Monday. The chill's in the air. I love it. Yay. Okay, let's go back to your marketing plan for 2026. We've reviewed a lot of things. We looked at your goals. We've looked at your mission. We've looked at a high level what's working, what's not working. We analyzed your data. We analyzed your partners and your charities, your return on assets, what worked, what didn't work, your social media, and we talked about influencers. So today, we're going to talk about your products and services. This is the fun part, right? What new products do you have for next year? What is your plan to launch them? What is your budget to launch them? Are you continuing products or services? What was your budget from last year? What is your budget for this year? So all of that data that you've been analyzing over the last couple weeks and all the things that we talked about is going to play into this. Is there a product or service that is going to do phenomenal with the influencer? Who is that influencer going to be? Is there a product or service that is perfect to associate with your charity? Let's think of all of this on a high level. And let's look at your rebrand for 2026. So be thinking of that. So all of the products and services that you're going to bring forward to the next year, you want to always do a rebrand as well. Why do I say rebrand every year? It's because everything's changing all the time within 5 seconds. I mean, honestly, with AI, it really, really is. So you want to stay up with that, and your look and your brand should as well. So you keep the elements, you keep the essentials, the colors, the fonts, all of those things that you need to be consistent with all the time, which I always say. But do we add some depth? Do we add some more elements? Do we add some movement? What do we add to make it so that it really is clickbait and catches your audience's attention? The next step is let's start building your asset library. Do you have products that have photos of them that are great, but have they been used like 100 million times? So do you need to do a new photo shoot? Same with services. Do you have graphics that have been used over and over again? Do you need to create new graphics? What is your asset library per product, per service? What needs to be done, what doesn't? Add that into your budget so that each product has its own budget. Each service has its own budget. And then you can track the ROI for next year even better, and the return on asset for next year even better. So next year is just going to be like a game changer for you guys if you follow this plan. Quick tip: if you have assets that you love and you've used them 100 million times, which I keep saying, but 100 million times, then maybe you can tweak them so that they look a little different, especially with the rebrand that you're planning, and still use them again, especially if they had great stats. So think about that as well as you're looking at your asset library. And I'm here if you need help, of course. My team is fantastic at rebranding. So just give me a call, shoot me an email, or IM me. That's the summary for today. I hope that you think about these questions, you're excited about this, and your marketing plan is starting to take shape. See you next week.